What's going on, gang? Today we got 3 strange missing persons cases. Dog, I fuck with these motherfuckers. Give me the goosey bumps. You hear me? Like, damn, shit can happen to anybody at any time, any place, anywhere. Shit, I ain't really got too much to say for real. For you niggas, man, like, light up your doobies. Light up your doobie. And we gonna get right up into this video after we light up this. Let's see how long it take. Let's knock off like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Alright, never mind. Next time. Next time. Next time. Get that bit rolling!
Hello and welcome to Missing Persons Mysteries. In the realm of inexplicable events, few incidents captivate the imagination quite like bizarre disappearances. These 3 cases stand out as eerie reminders of the inexplicable twists within reality. Individuals who vanish under perplexing circumstances, leaving behind a void of unanswered questions. These puzzling incidents continue to confound investigators and ignite curiosity, weaving a tapestry of mystery that challenges our understanding of the world around us. Let's begin. At number 3, we have Shanice Harris. 31-year-old Shanice Harris was last seen leaving her home in Rock Hill, New York on May 29, 2017, from around 8:20 p.m. to 8:40 p.m. According to reports,
I ain't never been to New York. Is Rock Hill North like a bad area? I know New York like just crazy in general, but is that a bad area?
2017, from around 8:20 p.m. to 8:40 p.m. According to reports, Shanice spoke to her sister around 7:20 p.m. that evening, telling her that she planned on heading out to visit a friend. We know that Shanice reached her friend's house because while she was at that friend's home, she FaceTimed with her girlfriend at around midnight. The friend would later report to investigators that sometime that morning, they saw Shanice leaving their apartment with an unknown person. This was the last time that Shanice Harris was ever seen or heard from, and now her family are desperate for answers. Shanice is described as a kind and caring person whose motto was always FOE, family over everything. When Shanice failed to call her girlfriend the next morning, she knew something was wrong. Shanice's family quickly realized that Shanice was
She got a girlfriend and she left with an unknown person. That's crazy.
they would have found, and after being contacted by her girlfriend, they knew that something was wrong. It was extremely out of character for Shanice to go off without telling anyone where she was, and it was even more out of character for her to abandon her family without warning. Her sister contacted the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office to report her missing, but according to Uncovered.com, her sister was told that she needed to wait 24 hours to file a report. As we know, this is not true, and her sister listened to investigators and returned again the next day. This time, she was grilled and asked why she hadn't turned up sooner. Thankfully this time, the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office took the report and the search for Shanice began right away. Shanice's family and friends turned out to help investigators in the search for her.
If they would have did that the other day, they probably would have found some old shit and probably got to the bottom of the shit, but...
And on May 31st, 2017, they discovered their first body. Shanice's dark gray 5-door Volkswagen Jetta was found abandoned along Southwoods Drive in Thompson, New York, over 5.5 miles from her home in Rock Hill, New York.
You will always be my best friend.
Investigators have never released any further details about what was found in Shanice's car, and since then, her case has run cold. Her family and friends have been at the forefront of Shanice's case, and it states to them that her name has remained in the media. Her family is appealing for anyone with any information to please come forward. No tip is too small.
My bad, gang. Technical difficulties. I was on the shitter. I ain't gonna lie. But, yeah. Let's get right back up into the video. Shit crazy, huh? Yeah.
No tip is too small or insignificant in this case. Shanice Harris is described as a biracial female, African American and Hispanic, with dark brown hair, brown eyes, standing 5 foot 8 inches tall, and weighing 260 to 300 pounds. Both of her ears are pierced. She wears glasses and has the following tattoos: Sparks with a Z, which is her nickname, on the top of her right hand. 2 female symbols linked together on the top of her left hand. The words Philippians 4:11 on her right forearm. A halo flanked by angel wings with the words "In loving memory, Grandma" 1:613 on her left forearm. In clouds, seashells, 2 doves, and praying hands holding a rosary with an open book on her left elbow and upper arm. She was last seen wearing a black and gray hooded sweatshirt, black sweatpants, black Nike Air Max shoes, and square diamond earrings. Anyone with any information is asked to please contact Detective Richard Morgan of the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office at 845-794-7100 and reference case number 2017-0759.
Yeah.
And at number 2, we have Sarah Burton. 28-year-old Sarah Burton of Joplin, Missouri, had recently moved back in with her parents.
She looked
and was
35.
trying to get her life back on track. In 2018,
In that photo.
Sarah was a mother to 2 young sons and had been battling with substance abuse. Her parents had helped her through the difficult time, and they were preparing Sarah to enter a rehabilitation program. Also in 2018, Sarah was on bail following a string of convictions for drug possession, trafficking in stolen identities, and grand theft auto.
Damn. Sarah a thug.
According to reports, Sarah was last seen in an apartment in the 100 block of North Pearl Avenue in Joplin. Earlier that evening, she had been dropped off near 10th and Rex by a friend, with the 2 parting ways somewhere along the Range Line Road. It is unknown why Sarah was visiting the apartment in the 100 block of North Pearl Avenue. But the friend who dropped her off told investigators that she had left her bag and 1 shoe in her car. When Sarah failed to return home or make contact with her friends, her family knew that something was wrong, so they contacted the Joplin Police Department. Sarah had bought a new car on July 8th, but by July...
She had the bread to buy a new car? My bad, I be getting into that shit. It's entertaining.
July 11th would have been told while she was driving in Pittsburgh, Kansas. It does not appear that her parents were aware of the accident until they filed a missing persons report on July 20th, 2018. Sarah was now without her purse, bag, 1 shoe, or new car, and her parents knew that something terrible had likely happened. Given her past convictions and her struggles with substance abuse, investigators believed that she may have relapsed. But when days went by without contact, they knew that she was missing. Neither Sarah's legal team nor her parents believe that she ran away on her own volition to avoid jail time, as, by all accounts, she was working closely with authorities and had no reason to run away. Ever since her disappearance, her case has run cold, and her parents and children are still looking for answers. Investigators noted that her boyfriend and the father of her children was not a suspect in her disappearance, as he was currently in prison in July of 2018. According to a 2019 Joplin Globe article, the Joplin Police Department, Newton County Sheriff's Office, and the Ozarks Drug Enforcement Team searched a home on Crane Drive on April 2nd, 2019. The article details, quote, Sheriff Chris Jennings said no one was on the property at the time of the search, and no arrests were made. But the search did turn up something that matched up with information that the Joplin police detectives had received in their ongoing investigation of Sarah's disappearance. In August of 2019, a second search was carried out, this time in a field near 10th and Rice, where Sarah was last seen. The search yielded no clues, and the investigation into Sarah's disappearance is still ongoing. 28-year-old Sarah Burton was last seen on July 17, 2018, in Joplin, Missouri. She is described as a white female with brown hair, blue eyes, standing 5'7" tall and weighing 160 to 170 pounds. Both of her ears are pierced, and she has a scar on her forehead. She was last seen wearing a purple and white blouse, blue jeans, and black shoes. Anyone with any information is asked to please contact Detective Sergeant Amy Blair of the Joplin Police Department at 417.
That's crazy how a motherfucker could just up and poof be gone. You won't ever see that motherfucker no more. That's wild.
623-3131. In reference case number.
You be the law enforcement too. They be doing a shitty ass job.
-474. And at number 1, we have Jeffrey Lynn Smith.
She's black.
16-year-old Jeffrey Lynn Smith, who goes by Lynn, was last seen on December 4th, 1985, in her hometown of Hot Springs, Arkansas. According to articles, Lynn was named Jeffrey Lynn as her mother had worked for George Jefferson Dwyer, the stepfather of Bill Clinton. As a thank you to the Dwyer family for the warmth and the kindness they had shown the Smiths, they decided to call their daughter Jeffrey. By 1985, Lynn was a normal 16-year-old girl. She had a boyfriend, Frank Hamer, and the two were looking forward to the upcoming Christmas holiday. Unfortunately, Lynn would never get to unwrap the presents that were waiting for her under the tree. And just weeks before the big day arrived, she disappeared under mysterious circumstances. By the afternoon of December 4th, school had finished for the day, and Lynn and Frank decided to get some coveted alone time and walk home together. The two lovebirds walked and talked, and as they got close to their respective homes, they were stopped by a family friend who asked them if they wanted to ride home. Wanting to make the most of their private time together, the two said no, and continued walking until they reached the intersection where they were clearing along separately to their homes. Frank kissed Lynn goodbye, and what would be the last time. He began making his way home, not knowing that within a few hours, his whole world would be turned upside down. As evening fell, and there was still no sign of Lynn, her family knew something was wrong. After contacting Frank and everyone else she knew, her family called the Hot Springs Police Department to report her missing.
Wait, what?
But,
I thought he dropped her off. What? What the fuck happened? And
wanting to make the most of their private time together, the two said no, and continued walking until they reached the intersection where they would carry on alone separately to their homes.
oh,
Frank kissed Lynn goodbye, and what would be the last time. He began making his way home, not knowing that within a few hours, his whole world would be turned upside down. As evening fell, and there was still no sign of Lynn, her family knew something was wrong. After contacting Frank and everyone else she knew, her family called the Hot Springs Police Department to report her missing. But the Hot Springs Police Department did not take the call seriously. Instead of springing into action, they told the Smiths that Lynn had likely run away and that she'd be back soon. Each hour for the Smiths was agonizing, and even when the next day came around, the Hot Springs Police Department refused to take the report seriously. She was listed as a teen runaway and not a missing teen, and this is how the investigation would sit for decades. Lynn's family fought hard to get her name out there in the press, and missing persons flyers would often be seen dotted around town. Even though Lynn never made contact with her friends or her family, the Hot Springs Police Department still refused to take the report and her case went uninvestigated. The Hot Springs Police Department were callous and disgusting in their treatment of Lynn and her family. News One reported that, quote, they, the Hot Springs Police Department, told her mother and stepfather that they had news about Smith's disappearance to get them down to the police station. Once there, they found out it was a ruse, Her stepfather had an outstanding traffic warrant and was instead arrested. In the weeks after Lynn's disappearance,
What?
her family
Oh no! You gotta be able to sue for that type of shit. Like, what the hell? You gonna call him for a traffic ticket, but you ain't gonna go out there and go find that man's daughter? I ain't gonna lie. I'd have to blow up a police station. That's many.
stepfather that they had news about Smith's disappearance to get them down to the police station. Once there, they found out it was a ruse. Her stepfather had an outstanding traffic warrant and was instead arrested. In the weeks after Lynn's disappearance, her family discovered that a cherished gold opal ring had been pawned at a local pawn shop. This ring had been a gift from her mother, and her sister told investigators that Lynn never took it off. Her sister believes that her boyfriend Frank is responsible for pawning off the ring, and they also believe that he knows what happened to her. According to Lynn's sister Lisa, Frank was abusive towards her, and many years later, Frank would be found guilty of assault against his current boyfriend. It wasn't until 2012 that Lynn's case is re-examined and upgraded to a missing persons case. Her family has vowed to keep fighting for the truth and justice, and her sister Lisa told News One, quote, "The ball was dropped a long time ago. Had they done what they should have done, we would have had DNA evidence. Now, it's one of those situations where it's a matter of getting people to examine their conscience and break their silence. I'm sure there is someone who knows something. All I can do is keep moving. If I don't move, nothing would happen."
Oh wow.
At the time of her disappearance, Jeffrey Lynn Smith was described as an African-American female with brown hair and brown eyes, standing 5 foot 3 inches tall and weighing 110 to 120 pounds. Both of her ears are pierced, and she has a mole on the right side of her chin. She was last seen wearing a brown jacket, pink pants, and brown shoes. Anyone with any information is asked to please contact the Hot Springs Police Department at 501-321-6789 and reference case number 851-0374. What are your thoughts on these three strange disappearances?
Yeah, what is y'all thoughts on these three strange disappearances? But if you made it this far, like, comment, share, hit that sub button. I'm gonna get up with y'all in the next video game.